Welcome, one and all, to our KERR9000'S Fantasy Realm Review.
Okay, so I'm here today to review the film Willow, the 1988 American fantasy adventure film, which was directed by Ron Howard and had the executive producer George Lucas on board. It was written by Bob Dolman from a story by Lucas himself. And basically Lucas conceived of the idea for the film in 1972, with Bob Dolman being brought in to write the screenplay, and it actually took 7 drafts before it was finished. It wasn't finished until 1986, so that's a heck of a lot of writing and rewriting. The film was released in 1988 and it got rather mixed reviews, with its special effects and character designs being praised, but there being criticisms about the direction and the plot. It grossed $137.6 million worldwide against a $35 million budget, which didn't make it the blockbuster that some people expected, but obviously it turned a profit, and apparently did very well in the home video and television market. I have to say, I grew up on this film. I was born in 1981, so I was prime age when this came out for this sort of thing. The basic story is that an evil sorceress hears of a prophecy that a child will be born with a special rune birthmark on it and that she will be her downfall. So in order to try and prevent this, she imprisons all pregnant women in her domain. The child is born, but her mother persuades the midwife to smuggle the baby out of the castle. The midwife ends up putting the baby in a river on a raft, and this raft goes downstream to a village of what's called Nelwyn, basically small dwarven people. The baby is found by the children of a farmer and aspiring sorcerer who is called Willow Offgood, and his family takes the baby in and basically comes to love her and care for her, right up until savage hounds come, destroying the village trying to find the kid. The high sorcerer of the village orders that the baby must be returned to the Daikini, basically these people's word for tall people. So Willow, with a small party, ventures out to find the baby, somebody to look after it. And it's sort of from this point that whole adventure of swords and sorcery really kickstarts. Now, one of the things that really helps the film, in my opinion, is that it has an amazing soundtrack, especially when it comes to the music that sets the pace. When things get frantic and dangerous, the music really kicks it up a notch and it really sort of hits you and drags you along on this adventure. I think if you took this music away, you would seriously damage the film. It's so passionate and so strong and it just really pulls you along with it. But I also have to give massive props to Warwick Davis, who comes across perfectly as being both kind and courageous while also being understandably scared. He's obviously a small guy who wants to make a bigger influence. He wants to be a sorcerer. He wants to be brave and to do what's right. And it really comes across in the character. He's absolutely amazing to follow. And he's perfectly paired by Val Kilmer's Mad Martigan. Mad Martigan is this awesome sword-fighting ex-thief who is a bit of a rapscallion, a fantasy Han Solo, if you will. And you're never quite sure what he's going to do, what he's going to say. And it always feels like he's unpredictable, that he is mad. And that's what makes him an amazing character. And it is mostly the way these two play off against each other that really makes this film for me. If you want a nice fantasy adventure film and you want to watch it with your family, then I think this film is right up there. I think it's got a lot of heart and I strongly recommend it. Now for a quick sideways thing, I just want to say that I was looking forward to watching the series on Disney+, which I know has got mixed reviews, but this is something I hate with the digital age. The last episode was only shown a few months ago and already they've pulled the whole thing down, leaving me with no place to watch it as far as I know. Basically, the thing never came out on disc. It was only on Disney Plus in its complete, all the episodes for a very brief amount of time. And now it has been resigned to the garbage can. This is the sort of thing that makes people want to pirate stuff. If you're not going to offer people a permanent way to watch or buy something, and you're going to decide an arbitrary date when you can just pull it out of thin air, then basically, fuck you, Disney. Anybody that goes and pirates this, or another show that you do this to, you deserve it. You brought it on yourself. It's awful that something can exist for such a short window. Anyway, that's me done. Go watch Willow, and if anybody has some links to the series, let me know. Okay, it's KERR9000 signing off, saying, keep on watching these films. Take care of yourself and each other. Laters, taters.
A Squaffy Bear production.
Hi, it's KERR9000, the Chrome-Faced Man. I'd just like to say thank you for making it to the end of my video. I've got lots of stuff on my channel. My Horror House doing horror reviews, Games Room doing games, Sci-Fi Station. It's absolutely chock-a-block full. I can also be found on the Retro Gamer U forum, which is full of great people, great laugh. At the end of this video there's going to be some little icons to tick if you want to subscribe, a link to one video, a link to a playlist. I'd also like to recommend the wonderful, talented Just Jessica, who does cosy games like Dreamlight Valley and is my supportive partner. Thank you ever so much once again for watching my video, and particularly if you follow me, thank you for all your support, and have a great rest of your day.